Well, I'm very honoured to be joined now by Professor Kirstina Lauche from Radboud University in the Netherlands, who's one of the keynote speakers this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Give us a flavour of what you're going to be discussing this afternoon.
Sure. What we hope to move forward is how we can actually make progress on human factors. Human factors is trying to understand people, how people interact with technologies, how organizations function, and that is a contributing factor in all major incidents, including in Macondo, but it's also a contributing factor in being efficient, well organized, keeping non-productive time down. And there have been a few attempts in including training elements also in the oil and gas industry following Macondo, but it seems to be a bit difficult to get it off the ground. So what we're trying to do this afternoon is look at how the industry has tried to make progress in safety. There's been huge progress in terms of behavioral safety. We've all been trained to hold the handrail as we go up and down, but many of the big things in process safety are not necessarily helped just by holding the handrail. So if we can understand how people function, and then that's not only people at the sharp end, but also people who make decisions in boardrooms, who design engineering parts, they are also humans and they also have biases in how they make decisions, but these can be improved if we train them to work as a team.
You said there that progress has been slow in this area. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because of financial reasons, or do you think it's a reluctance to change, or is there some other reason why industry has been slow to adopt this?
I think it's two things. One is the nature of the beast. Human factors is sort of the soft side of things. It's very alien to somebody who's been working in oil and gas. It's not something that people traditionally have been trained in. And you don't necessarily see that it pays off. So I do think it has a financial component in the sense that you only notice it when things go wrong. There is this quote from Trevor Kletz that if you think that safety is expensive, try having an accident. So there are huge costs involved if things do go wrong, but you don't necessarily see the contribution if they just go right on a normal basis, which they do most of the time. So I think the business case for safety, the business case for considering human factors hasn't been made enough to actually convince people. And of course, in the current climate with the oil prices, that's getting even more difficult to do anything that seems as non-essential, although I would say it is not non-essential.
Well, that's the concern, isn't it? With companies looking to cut back spending in every area, that safety, the danger is that it's compromised. Yeah. So that must be a great concern at the moment, something that you don't want to see happen.
I think that is a very valid concern, and from the signals that I'm picking up, it's definitely there's less long-term thinking and less long-term investment in people's competencies and skills. People are aware that they are on the line and think they might be losing their job at relatively short notice. So that is not a climate that creates a lot of confidence that things will be fine. I hope that this is just a worry and not really a precursor to the next big thing, but we don't know.
Well, indeed. I wish you all the very best for the session this afternoon. I hope you have
much.
Meaningful and fruitful discussion. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.